Hello family, welcome back to my channel. I hope that you have been doing good in recent time. I have also been doing good. Thanks for asking. You see, what I want to talk about today is one of the major heartbreaking issues that anyone, both local and foreigner, can face in Estonia. And this is talking about disagreement with a landlord or landlady. Me, for example, I have an experience in recent times, but I have rented 6 apartments so far in Estonia. One of them was just for 6 months. The other one, the longest I've rented is about 3 years. And then I've also rented 1 year, 1.5 years before. But because rental issues are not too rampant, I only have issues with one of them, which was the last rental apartment that I got before getting this present one that I am now. So today I'll be discussing how we can undo any dispute that arise from renting an apartment in Estonia, most especially in Tallinn. I'm going to be doing this in a way whereby you also will be able to go and do your own personal research about how to undo the rental dispute, because it's been few weeks that I've wanted to discuss this issue, but because I'm trying to find a better way or the best way to put this information across, I took a long time before I make a decision. And now I realize that it is best for me to show you what you can do or where you can get the information of what you have to do whenever you have a rental issue in Estonia. So the way I will do this is that I'm going to be displaying the links or the web page of websites that you can visit in order for you to be able to find information on how to deal with rental dispute. Remember, I told you earlier that rental dispute is not usually rampant in Estonia. It happens once in a while. And the one that happened to me was a very, very funny one, because what I felt was that, of course, there was some kind of broken stuffs in the apartment that I lived for 1 whole year. But what was broken, probably I will find a picture and post it on this video. I will put it somewhere around here if I see the picture. What was broken does not worth the amount that the housing agency that I rented the apartment from removed from my rental deposits. They removed like 150 euros for something that is not even worth up to 50 euros. So that is basically where some of the disputes used to spring from, because you feel like you are being cheated. And to top it up, this rental agency wrote on my utility bills that I destroyed the cooker as well as the little thing that just burnt. I will show you the picture. I hope you have seen what was burnt, and they charged me 150 euros for this. And they lied in the utility bills that I also destroyed the cooker, which is not true. In fact, the last day I left the apartment, I still cooked with the same cooker. So how did the cooker suddenly got broken? I didn't break the cooker. It was just because I took an hot pot from the cooker, because my food was burning, and I put it on the table, on the kitchen table. And because the quality they put there is not a strong one, so it got burnt. And you will see that the rounded spot that was burnt, it was the sign of the fact I put pot there. If the quality of that kitchen table is a good one, it will not get burnt actually. But fine, I burnt the cooking table, or I don't even know what they usually call it like that, but that's the cooking table somehow. I burnt it. It is fine. I'm not saying that you should not charge me for it, but charging me 150 euros for just this small thing, for me it's too much. So that is the reason why I was not trying to look for a way to resolve this issue so that I will not feel cheated. But unfortunately, I was not able to find this information as at the time when I needed it. So immediately I just saw this information a few weeks ago, I just felt the urge of sharing this information with other people, so that they are not going to suffer what I suffered, or they are not going to make the same mistake that I made in my own time. So that is why I'm trying to share this. So the first website where you can get information on how to settle rental disputes, most especially if you are living in Tallinn, is settlement or rental disputes website. So the website is majorly for trying to make an amicable amendment between the landlord and the tenant. When it comes to, usually the rental dispute are mainly about money, and the money involved are usually the deposits that you make when you are renting the apartment. So if the landlord doesn't want to give you the amount of money that he or she is supposed to give to you, then there will be an issue. So they have ways of dealing with the rental disputes in this place. They call them the rental settlement committee in Tallinn. So they have three major ways on which the rental committee can settle the rental disputes. Note that there are two parties to a rental agreement, that is the landlord and the tenant. So both of them must agree to go to the committee to settle the rental dispute. But one of the parties must apply, either the landlord or the tenant. So the dispute should not be in court. So if you have already carried the dispute to court, the rental committee are not going to be part of it again. Then the parties are bound by the decision of the committee. So whatever the decision the committee make, then both parties are bound by it. They have to agree with the decision of the committee. So note that the decision of this committee is always public, and it is always published on their website, on this particular website that I'm showing you. So if you want more information about this, then visit this link. I will put the link in the description of this video on my YouTube channel, so you can copy and paste, then you can read all the information. But I'm displaying the way the web page looks like, so that you can know when you have visited the place. So you can check all the informations that they have there, then you'll be able to you understand, you'll be able to get the information that you need in order to settle your rental dispute. The second website that I want to speak about, they call it Expert Legal Estonia. That is the name of the web page, Expert Legal Estonia. So this website, it shows the new law or the new changes that are usually being updated on the rental agreements. So it will give you information on the latest changes or the adjustments to rental agreement in Estonia. So you can go and check, just in case you might not understand some certain information on your rental agreement with your landlord. You can always check this website in order for you to understand properly what the rental agreement contains and what each statement in the rental agreement means, so that you will know what you are signing. So I want to say that it is better for you to always go through your rental agreement before signing it. But one of the issue with foreigners that are not yet speaking or reading Estonian language is that most of the rental agreement usually come in English language, except if there is a middleman, that is a broker. A broker can always give you an English language rental agreement, but most especially if you are dealing with your landlord or rental agency, most of the time they bring the rental agreement in the language, in Estonian language, or sometimes in Russian language, depending on if the landlady or the landlord is a Russian or an Estonian. So, but sometimes they used to have both languages, both Estonian and Russian, or both Estonian and English language. So, but try as much as possible, if the rental agreement is in Estonian language and you cannot read or write Estonian language, it's always good for you to go with your Estonian friend. And if it is Russian, it's always good to go with your Russian friend to interpret for you. But the brokers can also interpret for you. So if you trust the interpretation of the broker or your landlord or landlady, then you can go with that as well. But it's always very good for you to understand the content of your rental agreement so that you will not have issue along the line. So check this website and you will see more information about the constant updates or the changes that are usually occurring in rental agreements in Estonia. Then there is this PDF file that I found on the website of workinestonia.com. So if you visit their website, or if you just type, or I will give the link to the PDF file to you. So this PDF file is showing you the practical guideline on rental agreements in Estonia. So before signing the actual agreement, there are some information that you need to understand, like I told you earlier. So this PDF file can give you an insight, deep insight into what you are signing, so that you will understand exactly what you are signing, and then you'll be good to go. And in fact, this particular one is in English language, just in case you are a foreigner and you cannot you can't read and write Estonian language or Russian language. So this is in English language, so you can always read it. So I will put the link to this PDF file on the description of my video, so you can always go to the description, you can copy and paste it, then you see the PDF file. So the file is only 6 pages, so it's not a long file for you to read. So this is also going to be helpful for you when you are trying to sign your rental agreement with your landlord. So check the information out. So for everyone, even if you are a foreigner, when you have your resident permit in Estonia, you have access to log into a website called st.ee. So you can also find information about how to rent an apartment in Estonia on your st.ee. Just log into your portal with your TRP code, then you will be able to find information about renting an apartment in Estonia. So when you get to home, then you will click housing and environment. Then after clicking housing and environment, then you will click find a place to live. After getting there, then you will now click renting. When you click renting, then it will show you all the information that you need in order for you to rent an apartment in Estonia. So when you have all this information, you will hardly make mistake in signing a wrong rental agreement, and at the end of the day, you will be able to save yourself from headache of having issues with your landlord or landlady, or the brokerage company, or the rental company, or maybe the broker as well. So you'll be able to have peace of mind when you rent an apartment in Estonia. But I will just repeat this once again. Probably this will be the third time that I'm going to repeat it. In most cases, there is usually no issue when it comes to rental agreement in Estonia, but it just usually happen once in a while, or just unfortunately, like sometimes it might just happen, you understand, but it doesn't always happen. Like I said earlier, I've been in this country for over 6 years now, and I've only had issue with rental apartment just once, and the only issue I had was that I broke something, but in my own opinion, the amount they charge me is too much for what I broke. And then they also lied again that I broke something else, just for them to be able to justify the amount that they charged me. But I didn't break the other one that they said I broke. They said I broke the cooker, and I didn't break the cooker. The cooker was working fine. But no, I don't have all this information back then. Imagine, I've been in this country for 6 years and I actually don't have this information. So that is basically why I'm sharing this information with you guys, so that you will not be ignorant like me, and then you are going to lose money because of ignorance. So that is basically why I said I should share this with you guys, and I really hope that this is going to help you in resolving your rental dispute. Peradventure you have one, or you are trying to avoid one. So that is all I have for you for today, and thank you so much for joining me again. All my returning subscribers, I really appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for staying with me and always supporting me. And please, each time you watch my video, try and give a like to the video, because when you like my video, it's going to show my video to other people that will need it. So it's going to like promote my videos, so that I will have more views on my video. So thank you so much, guys. And if you are new to this channel, please don't just watch my video and go away. Try and click the subscribe button. It's not going to cost you any money. You are only going to be doing help to me. You understand? You are only going to be helping me. Please just please just help someone today, and your generosity is going to be rewarded. So please just help my channel to grow. Click thumbs up, subscribe if you are a new viewer, and then if you are interested in knowing about every video that I make, please switch on the notification bell, so that every time I upload a video, you'll be notified, so that you can be able to watch immediately I upload a video. And then if you know anybody that need this information, you can also share this information with the person. Share my video with the person, share my link with the person, so that they can also benefit from this information. So thank you guys. I really appreciate you guys for always being with me. So I'm going to see you next time that I come online. Peace out.